What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream, and we are uh, middle of our walk around here. Um, Yesterday I flew off stream, just not very long, but to another airport. Just tested out some navigation with nav. Almost got it to work. I have a slight clue of what it can be, but I'm gonna try to apply it today and see what I can do so we can navigate through nav instead of only heading. Um, and Otherwise, yeah, I got this one to work fairly good. I mean, he's a little slow. I always, change the speed to faster, but then I come back and he's slow again, so I'm not gonna bother. Hang on. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna do a walk around, checking tires, checking landing gear, brakes, checking for leaks, diddly doodly, daddly dee. Remove the covers obviously, but I can't do it until I'm up in the cockpit. Pretty cool to be able to move around like this and check out the plane. Really, really cool. All right. So he can run, but he really can't walk. It's all that's this is very impressive. I never saw anything like this. Landing gear wise, it's really cool. Okay, well, I guess this is what we're gonna see. Whoa, it's not easy. Also, I wanted to go on the other side, and he's so slow. Then I changed the values, so I get the speed up, and next time I come back, this is how he walks again, really slow. All right, I think we are about 3,500, 4,000 kilos from maximum takeoff weight. Oh, that was not easy. All right, let's just get rid of this guy. So this is our weight, 47,238 out of 51,000. Also, I downloaded some checklists. I'm not gonna go through all of that. I'm gonna do that off stream and apply the things that is important. Since, you have to reach for every switch and every button, and it's just gonna take a lot of time in stream and in the simulator. So I'm gonna have to be selective about that and just take the most important ones, because it would just take a great amount of time every time I'm starting this. But yeah, I'm gonna read it through and check for what I think is more important to include. Yeah. It's a lot anyway, right? Pressurization and setting up everything, and so I might do a simplified version of that. Actually, haven't checked this one if there is how the checklist looks for this one. All right, it's very simple. It looks basically what I'm doing every time. So maybe I can do this, but so a little more than this. Yeah, a little more than this, but a little less than the original one. Okay, we got APU running and everything is loaded, so we should lock everything. Let's start her up. Also, maybe see if we can set our FMC. What do you call these? Anyway, we need our nav to work, and I think you need to enter some stuff here. Let's see, what was it? Here we go. Alright, so I didn't get the frequencies for every airport we're gonna go to because some of them are small. But today we are going to leave Venezuela and enter Colombia, so and that's pretty soon. This is the last stop in Venezuela. Let's see, so we got a DME for the next one, 1110-700. So see if I can put that one in. Oh, what was that? Um, 110.700. Oh. Seems like I don't understand it. I did this yesterday. I don't know if this is the way I did it, but maybe it's easier to just do it like this. Slightly. So how? Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Enter. Now we got it. And secondary, how would I put secondary in? Like this. Let's see if I can do this. Hang on. So the next one after that would be another DME 115400. So let's see if I can put that one in. Oh, that's nav 2. Okay. Am I on nav 2 on this one? Yeah, I am. Yeah. I'm not gonna use nav 2. I'm gonna use that one 115400. So a little more preparations. Yeah, so this one works. Active, non-active. Oh, standby and active. Good. Let's see, one more. We didn't have any TACAN, so I'm just gonna hope this gonna work. Yeah. We didn't have any ADFs, so we're gonna just go with DME wars today. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this like this. On and off. What is this? Spoiler emergency. Retract. Okay. Okay. Well, let's start her up. Yeah, one more thing. I went over the fuel management system, fuel management, and you're supposed to start with A tanks. You're not even touching the B tanks really. You're going with the A tanks, then you start to transfer from the C tanks, which are the one in the middle. So middle is C tanks and outwards A and B on the top of the wings. You don't even touch the B tanks until it's basically that is a reserve because that you can't transfer any fuel to that, but it can feed the engine. So A is for transfer and feeding, and C is only for transfer. So we're gonna do that today as well. That's gonna be different from the other streams. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna see if I can. Good. Also, we need to watch these, that these are working properly, and remove maybe all the covers as well. Oh. So yeah, maybe I could do a bigger checklist in the beginning like this, so we have all that taken care of with the covers and everything, but don't forget stuff like that. All right, let's get up to suspension and close the bridge and test. All right, engine number 2. And from A tanks, all the A pumps on. I'm not sure if you should start the transfer as well. Maybe you should. I think you do, but we can come to that later. Introducing fuel. And how about a little... Oh, it's already on. All right, good. Hey Wolfgang Tail Chase. It's actually a fully legit transportation right now. It's armored vehicle and some pallets and a tank. Not a tank, not an armored tank, but a tank that you have some liquid in, you know. So this is our weight. 47,105. So we are closer to the maximum takeoff weight, but we are not fully full. So we'll see how that works. Runway 12. And since we're going to enter the runway, we're going to ask the tower 12230 for clearance.
D-Boss Tower, tree 7 ready at runway 12 departure.
Landing lights on.
Tree 7 altimeter, 30.04 wind, 135 at 4. Departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 12.
Clear for takeoff runway 12337.
Cleared for takeoff runway 12 tree 7.
Yesterday when I was flying that off stream between another location and this, I came in and did a couple of touch and goes. I was almost as heavy as I am now, and I also practiced steep approaches. So I was up at 5,000 and I just dived down, and I must say all the surfaces like the flaps and the air brakes is very efficient. So I actually managed to get down into landing speed just before and just level off and put her down. So that was pretty cool. I kind of wish that I streamed it or recorded it, but I didn't. So, but main reason I did that yesterday, the flying, it was just so I can get acquainted with this navigation system. So we're gonna see if it works today. Probably not, but I mean, could be. We're gonna need every inch of this runway since we're really heavy, but winds are in our favor as I can see it, and it says we got 7 knots headwind straight into us, so that's perfect. However, I'm gonna back up a bit. Alright, checklist is complete, and here we go. We're gonna do a right turn after takeoff. I'm not gonna use the methanol. I think we're gonna manage anyway. And release. Right, airspeed is alive. Here we got 80 knots. 100, and it just takes off, but I need to put forward pressure because this is because of my trim. So I don't know what I did. Yeah, okay. What I did was I accidentally retracted all the flaps. I didn't know that was possible, so I held it for too long basically, and that's why we lost lift. But we did good anyway. Yeah, that was a lucky shot. frequency change approved. 337.
Vivas Tower, tree 7 frequency change.
Alright, so 124000.
Vacatia Center, tree 7 is type 3 miles east of Vivas, 2,600 feet. Request flight following.
337 Vacatia Center. Squawk 0145.
Yeah, will you please? Thank you. 0145.
Squawk 0145, tree 7.
I have a hard time reaching those while I'm flying like this.
4 miles southeast of Vivas, 3,500 feet. Altimeter 30.03.
That's 1017, obviously.
Roger, tree 7.
Alright, landing lights off, taxi lights off. And the extra. No, there we go. Oh, good. Alright, see if it's gonna line up now. So I'm activating autopilot, activating nav, and vertical speed, and that should be, let's say, 2,500. And now I'm gonna push heading while nav is pushed in. See what happens. It should start turning, but it doesn't. I'm never gonna get this. Alright, we're gonna go heading. Oh, okay, yeah, it's not entirely, I don't know. It should be lining up with the GPS, but it doesn't. Heading is off. Pushing. That's yeah. Radio nav. And then I should execute it with pushing heading once. So if let's see if I change the course here to the right. It still doesn't do anything. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to climb a little faster now. I can see that. 3,500. Yeah, so yesterday I got it to work, you know, fairly good, but I was not convinced that I actually knew what I was doing. So back to into the school bench. Oh, good. So you like the Bonanza, Mr. Tail Chase? It's a good plane. It's fast, but I think it's how would I say? I like the one you buy more, the V-tail, than the original. Although you can actually upgrade the original one in the game, Azobos, with a steam gauge panel. That would make it look and feel more real. See, we got even more mountains ahead of us, so up to 12,000 feet. Let's say 13,000 to be sure. There we go. And we got some clouds today. That is wonderful. Yeah, so I don't know what this did. It really doesn't seem to work. No, it doesn't. Huh. Yeah, I got it. It just saying that this is supposed to be on, I think. Open, close, open, yeah.
337 contact Bogota Center on 128.6.
128.
Good day.
Decimal 6.
128.6 tree 7. Bogota Center, tree 7, 13,000.
So we are going over to
Tree 37,
Colombia.
Bogota Center altimeter 30.06. Continue as planned.
I think we took off from around here somewhere, and we're gonna pass the border in a few to Colombia. Yeah, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is the goal, Mr. Tail Chase. You're doing it right. It's more fun when you know what you're doing, and it's easier to also give you information about surroundings and, you know, places where you don't have to think that much about other things. So I think that's the right thing to do. Elevation bug. I got it. Alright, we are currently just 50 miles away from our next drop point. And from there we're gonna fly empty, and then it's one of those shady deliveries that we're gonna take on. We gotta do both, right? I mean, it's gonna be in the book that we actually do something, right? You're flying around not doing anything, they're gonna say. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, we just like to fly with an empty plane. Alright, going up to 14,000 feet. 1,200 feet per minute. I talked to Simon one of these days. I think it was not yesterday, the day before, Mr. Tages, and he was kind of into flying this one. So we probably gonna fly together, or fly each one of us. So maybe we'll be 2 of us flying around in South America hauling shady stuff. Might be interesting. Okay, so our heading was 259, I believe. Our course as well. I put it back now, but I don't understand why. I mean, we're going the right way at least, so that is correct, but I think we need more than 14,000 here. We're gonna keep going to 16,000 feet. I'm just gonna check if there is something else. I wonder if I put this one in pi. No, I didn't. I think this one has a DME as well, and it's located just by the airport. So I don't know why it should take me so far away from. I'm gonna go over to heading. It's turning at least, so it's working with the heading. Heading is deactivated now. Let's try it again.
Avianca Niner 728 descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
So nav is on.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Avianca Niner 728.
Hey Stuart. I'm glad to hear. Appreciate it, man. Are you flying yourself? Or are you just watching? I don't think this is gonna turn actually, but let's see if it does. I need to understand why it doesn't work. 119.0.0.337.
Going to 119.0.0.337. Bucaramanga approach, tree 7, 16,000 feet.
Tree 7 Bucaramanga, approach altimeter tree 0.08, continue as planned.
And we are going to Kilo Bravo Golf. So it's 118,300. Oh, it's turning. It's working. Yay! It is. 300. Yay!
Palo Negro Tower, tree 7 is 18 miles east, 16,000 feet with Oscar to land.
Tree 7 Palo Negro Tower. Altimeter tree 0.04 wind 199er at 4. Make left traffic runway 17.
Make left downwind runway 17, tree 7.
119. No, 199. 4 knots. And runway 17. Alright. So left traffic. Okay. I'm gonna go over to heading now. I kind of don't want that because we're so, but yeah, hang on. Let's do OBS in this one. And put in course 17. No. Yeah. The 170. We're gonna check that too, hang on. I'm kind of late as always, but what was it? Sorry. Kilo Bravo Golf. And we got runways 159 actually. That's interesting. So runway 17, 159 is called runway 17. I would call it runway 15 or runway 16, but definitely not runway 17. But there's probably explanation for that as well. I actually don't know. So we need to turn anyway, so we're gonna get over to heading, nav off, and heading on. So we should start turning here, and then we're gonna descend to yeah, more information I don't have that I should have. Anyway, we're going down to 10,000 for starters, and we are going to descend kind of fast at 2,500 feet per minute. Yeah, that is true. I am flying to El Dorado. Did you check it up? Is it this one? No. I forgot to write up the names. I just had the codes in today. Currently we are above Lebrija and oh my lord, Piedecuesta. All right, Los Santos. Jesus, this is GTA. We are above Los Santos. Los Santos. Look at that. All right, All Saints. Here we go. Okay. We are way, of course, if we wanted to do left traffic, so we need to turn even more. So this is the OBS that I've set up for the airfield, so we're gonna just catch on to that. We're gonna go further away and come back and catch it on our way back to runway 17, which should be 159 in this case. Yeah. We're gonna just check because there are bugs in the Garmin 430. I don't know why. Sometimes the plane is not set up with what happened to the OBS, by the way? Really? 159, right? So it is very confusing to fly with it because it kind of changes on you, and before you know it, your plane is pointing straight, but on the map you're actually moving sideways. So that is very confusing. Let's go down to business. No, but let's go down to 6,000 feet. .000 feet per minute. Watch your eardrums. We're going down. It's actually working, it seems. Not really. I don't understand still. Whatever. Anyway, the line should be lining up if everything is alright, and that usually works with this one as well. But I'm saying usually. I tried it once. Okay, so that was really bad of me to say usually. I get it to work once. So that's what I'm trying to replicate now, so maybe I will understand how this works.
Tree 37 wind, tree 19er at 5. Clear to land runway 17.
Clear to land runway 17, tree 37.
That is good. It doesn't make sense, but it's good. Doesn't make sense at all. I'm so freaking confused right now. And that's usually I'm not. I'm that when I'm trying to learn something new. Obviously. So this one shows us we should head to the left for lining up. If we head to the left, we're actually losing. Oh, hang on. This is why I'm. Hang on. Oh, okay. So what it did was, it was jumping up to the next. Yeah. This is autopilot off. We're gonna do this manually. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, so what it did was, and I was not prepared for that, it actually changed on the flight plan to the next airstrip. And what I was doing was setting up the OBS for that airstrip, and that was why nothing made sense all of a sudden. So if I wouldn't, I need to pay attention. But I see the airport, or I saw it, so we're just gonna land. I think it was over there, the highlands. Why does it do this? It doesn't make any sense, really. I can't be looking at that one. That just confuses me. Yeah, so whoever that is already landed, and we are going for an approach from here. Be way easier if my stuff worked and I wasn't confused, but I am. I'm gonna try to locate the airstrip. I think that's the one. Gears, landing lights. taxi lights on. Brakes working, yaws nods on, rear F130, 135. Lights, port to the left. Props is full. Gears are down and overshooting. Alright, checklist complete. Not my best approach, but it is what it is. I'm a bit shallow. It's gonna be fine. Just a tiny bit. It actually looks pretty good. And the puppies says something else. I don't know if they work actually. They are not puppies. That's something else. Oh boy. All right. That was hideous. Next one's gonna be better.
337, turn next taxiway.
We got military equipment, it can take it.
337, contact ground on 118.3.
And maybe a couple of Ryanair passengers, they're used to it too, so. Landing lights off. Flaps coming up.
337, did you copy?
Not really.
118.3337.
Oh boy. That little V-tail is it's a low one. I don't get this. Oh, good lord. Okay, it's so confused. Hang on. Not only me who's confused here. Try again. Wow. It's doing the opposite of what I am doing. Really. It just bounces back. Good Lord. Okay. Some days this is going just, perfect. I can hit almost every switch every time. There are days like everything is kind of messed up and I don't know the reason. Maybe it's the light in here, I don't know. Maybe my track IR is getting messed up with the angle and it really messes with the whole. I don't know. I don't know why all of a sudden you can get a grip of one lever and it just goes back and forth like crazy, and it doesn't do what you're trying to make it to do. Okay. Well, we got here safe and it was a hard landing. Nevertheless, it's this one can take it, I'm sure. Turn off the lights too. They don't have to be on. What is going on? There we go. I didn't turn the taxi light off. I can open the doors and get rid of the cargo. Bam, bam, and bam, and bam. I don't know what this icon does. If it like grounding the cargo or securing it, but it doesn't do anything visually. So I kind of want to know what this is. But it kind of looks, I don't know, cargo. If it's on. I'm trying to see if there is any difference, but I don't think there is. Nothing. Nah. Okay. Oh, okay. So the airport in Bogota is El Dorado. Okay, got it. I thought it was a city. I'm pretty sure there must be a city called El Dorado as well. I'm gonna take a sandwich because for whatever reason I've been eating. It's not a problem, but I have low blood sugar and I'm gonna be back in a bit. We're not gonna be looking at that poor little V-tail without wheels. We're just gonna look the other way. Yeah, this is okay, right? This is okay.
Avianca 8578. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind tree 19er at 5. Cleared to land runway tree 5. Cleared to land runway tree 5, Avianca 8578. 8578 exit runway when able. Avianca 8578 contact ground on 118.3. Palo Negro Tower, Avianca 9er 830, 1 miles south, inbound ILS, Yankee runway, tree 5 approach. Avianca 9er 830, Palo Negro Tower. Altimeter 29.97, wind tree 19er at 5. Cleared ILS, Yankee runway, tree 5 approach. 118.3, Avianca 8578. Palo Negro ground, Avianca 8578, taxi to the gate. Cleared ILS, Yankee runway, tree 5 approach, Avianca 9er 830. Avianca 8578, taxi to gate 7 via taxiway. Taxiing to gate 7 via taxiway, Avianca 8578.
There we go. Ah! Jesus. Alright. It's a conflict between the mouse, looking around with the mouse, and my track IR. Not the conflict with the... I mean, it works together, it's just my brain that doesn't get it. Right. Let's try to enter the plane. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Yeah. Just gonna get back into my body. There we go. And poof. Okay. So I set nav for not the next point because we don't have that. It's a small strip. And but the one after that. So we're gonna be picking up cargo on a little field, and then we're gonna. There we go. Take that one to another location, and that airfield has nav, a DME. I mean, all right. Right. Okie dokie. Let's get to it. Maybe, yeah. this is where we're going. Sabana de Torres, Colombia. 373 feet elevation. 2,000 feet runway. 12 and 30 concrete. I just had to start this one because I couldn't get it from AirMate. Yeah, so this is it. Zero.
Hello, Negro Ground Tree 7, ready to taxi west departure proposal.
Tree 7 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 35 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready.
Hold short. What was it? 35.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 5 via taxiway Alpha Tree 7.
118.3. Okay. I'm actually gonna tune the 80s now. 127,750.
Negro Airport information Oscar 1700 Zulu. Wind tree 19er at 5. Visibility 6. Sky condition, few clouds at 2,500 feet, few clouds at 10,200 feet, 14,200 feet scattered. Temperature, tree 0. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.97. ILS Yankee runway tree 5 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 5. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on an...
And 118.3. Yeah, that's the same, actually. Alright. We got fuel. We got everything on the green, as it seems. We got amps. Controls 3 incorrect. We have set the heading. Flaps are set 20 degrees for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff. Ignition is off now. Harness and levers are full. Condition levers. Hi Vince. Thank you for asking. I am fine, thanks. How are you? What? No. Oh Lord, help me. Thanks. Oh, that's wonderful. Coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. That's the magic word. You just say coffee and that will help.
Palo Negro Tower, tree 7 at runway tree 5, ready for departure to the west.
Tree 7 altimeter, 29.907 wind, tree 19er at 5. Departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 5.
Departure to the west, clear for takeoff, runway number 35, 337.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 5, tree 7.
Checklist complete. Airspeed is alive. Knots. Rotate. Wind's coming up. Taxi lights off and landing lights off. Flaps are up. Our speed is 124. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Hang on. This doesn't feel like 3,500 feet per minute climb. Where is it? I already changed it. Maybe it was. It just feels a lot more. Like a lot more. Alright. 2,000 feet per minute. So it seemed like the winds have changed since we landed. That's interesting. 6,000 feet. This is where we're gonna be at. This is quite close, so 10,000 is almost a little bit too much, but it was really close. So we're gonna go. We're gonna. Let's get down to the 6,000 feet. I landed. I took off again. I took off again, Mr. Tailshiz. I took me a sandwich, got rid of all the cargo, and we are empty now and are on our way to the next pickup point. It's supposed to be a strip, 2,000 feet long airstrip. So I'm gonna start OBS now and try to put nav on that. See if we can get it to work. Although I don't think so, but let's try it. There we go. It should start turning right, but I don't have the frequency, so I don't expect it to work. I have a whole different thing set up. So we're not gonna care about that. Autopilot disengage. Brakes, Tall's none, VREF 120, lights, and we're gonna go left traffic if we need to abort, up to 4,000 feet again. We need to go around. Prop is full. Are full. Yeah. A few times this one has helped me out if I were trying to locate airstrips, so it's not bad, but it's really not aviation based. Yeah, I'm. This is really hard to fly with this one. I'm basically circling the area, and I can see the runway. Supposed to be tarmac asphalt. that the one?
Avianca 149er with calm, clear to land runway 35.
We got a tailwind right now, so we need to come around anyway.
Clear to land runway 35, Avianca 149er.
Palo Negro Airport in.
Runway 30. I guess we're in upwind leg, downwind leg.
Sierra Kilo X-ray Juliet traffic tree 7 is on downwind runway 30.
Although I still don't see it, so I'm gonna start this one up. I just have to wait until it starts because it's always shuts off. Very functional. Not. Do it again with a little better device. So it would be so nice if I just can get, you know, GPS to work with this one. I don't know. It works with the frequencies if you put in, but if the airport doesn't have it and no, you know, localizer, nothing, or DME, nothing, then you're not gonna be able to find it with that one, so you can't put it. This is so weird. I really don't see. Maybe. No. Supposed to be just straight ahead of us. Huh. And I don't have OBS anymore. That's neat. That's thank you. Still the same location though, so hang on, I'm gonna read what you wrote. I just need to find it first. This is very odd. I don't think it's here. That's very obvious because we're supposed to be flying over it right now. There's nothing. All right. If there's nothing, we're gonna find the closest possible point inland. That's what we do, right? So we're gonna just disregard this nonsense and find a field or a bank, something. I can see one right now. Right now. Gears coming down. I might do a flyover, just a flyby to see if the shoe fits. We need to come back anyway, so we don't want to have a tailwind. I'm not sure that this is enough for taking off with load. I mean, we can always land, but can we take off? Yeah, it's gonna be one. It's gonna be a bush landing for sure. That seems a bit short. Really short. I could land here, but I cannot take off if we got a load. Load it up. have to find a field, although this looks quite promising. I think I found it. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, we're gonna have slight crosswind, but it's okay. If we don't find anything over here, we're gonna take that one. I mean, we got plenty of fields, but plenty of trees as well. Found the airport I was looking for? Is that what you mean? That one looks a little rough. Right, I'm gonna brake too. Full flaps, 5 green, brakes on. Oh, go around. Gonna try it again. Here's coming up. Flaps 40. Oh, yeah. Second time I'm doing this. I forgot the brakes out, so of course it would not perform. Good thing we didn't have any cargo on. Because last time I forgot I had it and I was like, why is it not performing? Well, because of these. Those are quite big. Let's see, when I was flying, asked for an airport direction and they kept saying 10 o'clock no matter whether airport was right. Yeah, you should not rely on that. It doesn't work. In that way, Microsoft Flight Sim is a half-ass flight sim. I don't know what they consider to be a flight simulator, but with this many third-party developers, you can say they basically just doing the platform, and not even that, because you kind of need to buy airports left and right. So yeah, I mean, it's a big project, but we're talking about Microsoft here. They do have resources if they wanna, but I guess it's just like Disney. They just grew too darn big and they expect people to work for them and break their back for them. But yeah, they also, on the good note, on the upside is that people get opportunity to make money, and that is good. Outside of Microsoft, kind of ish. Gears coming out. I'm not gonna do a shallow approach this time. I'm gonna dive down basically. Get rid of the brakes now. We don't need it. Wow! That was ugly. Oh, crap. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I didn't see that it was this uneven, really. And it would be interesting to see if we actually can take off here with cargo. We'll see. It's gonna be one of those fail moments, I guess. It could be. I don't have calculations. We're not gonna put on too much cargo though. So. And we're not gonna shut off anything, we're just gonna turn and burn. Yeah, I did a wolf tail landing. Definitely did. Yeah. All right. Wait for. All right. Seven 4 to 8 4. Yeah. Two 7-1. Okay. 68 miles. It looks like a golf course. It's a riverbank, but sometimes the simulator is mixing up water and grass. It's good for us though. We got full flaps. We're gonna use methanol. And we're gonna use all the space we can use. All the space. Our weight is 42,177 kilos. And our total takeoff weight, maximum takeoff weight is 51,000, so we're well under it. Oh, I'm thinking if I should just pull the flaps up and extend it. And because it's so crooked, I can't say, oh, by that tree over there I'm gonna abort, because I don't actually know how much place there is further on. This is gonna be a mess. Alright, this is why we do it. This is why we fly the simulator, right? Well, he's trying to hide his big shape. What? Yeah, a giant lawnmower. Right, exactly. Alright. True that, true that. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. We have got fuel. We have got amps. Everything is set. Controls are free and correct. Old pilot is old and have bad vision. Switches and instruments set. Flaps set. Trim set. Ignition off. Harness and condition levers full. Takeoff clearance. No frickin' way. Checklist complete. Yeah. That would not be good. That would not be good. Pedal to the metal. I would brake a lot. I would be Sir Brake a lot. And I would brake a lot too. Alright. Methanol on. I don't know if it's simulated, but it's worth it. Please, can you just work for me? Work with me, damn it. Doesn't. Hang on. What is your issue? Okie dokie. Here we go. Okay, we got a problem. We don't have any controls. Something happened. And that is so interesting it would happen right now. When it's crucial, right? Okay. See? It comes and goes. It comes and goes. What is that? Like it sticks. What is this? Frickin' Isn't that interesting? And I would crash if I would do it. So please just hang on. I'm just gonna disconnect it and connect it back in. Maybe it helps. We need to go back and do it over again. Yeah, disconnected. Good. And come back. That's why you check your controls. Now nothing is working actually, so I think the whole plane bugged out totally. Like, who knows why? I was kind of curious if we would be able to take off. This is just cruel. This is just cruel. So it started with this. It doesn't take my inputs. I can't click any buttons. Can I click? I can't click anything actually. It doesn't take any of my inputs here. Oh boy. And if I would save it, it would not work because it would be a mess with the functions. I've tried it before. I never, ever since from day one, it hasn't worked with saving. Not at least with my the flyings I'm doing. Even on airports, if you're gonna save it and you come back, load the game, something is not gonna work. Even if it's the flight plan or is it something else? This, no. I think the brakes are the only thing that actually works as it. Maybe it's just the animation. Hang on. All right, we're gonna go for it anyway. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It might be just an animation issue, and that would not be a problem. So we're gonna, if that works, we're gonna fly to the next airport, maybe the closest one actually, and just set up a new flight plan from there, restart the game. And that would not take long, or would it? What do you say, huh? What do you say? You don't say much, do you? Hey, you don't like it. Me neither. I don't like it. Oh boy. It's leaning. And is that on? No, it's not on. Or is it? Yeah, it ran out of methanol, so we don't have it. Because I couldn't use it. Alright, whatever, here we go. Here goes nothing. La, 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 la. And my instruments are dead, everything is dead. Yay! Let's do this. Yeah. It's actually flying. I think it's flyable. Oh, up and away! Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on. You can, come on, Forrest. You can do it. Here's coming up. Closest airport, please. I don't have any instruments. My steam gauges seems to be working though. But a lot of stuff stopped working, and my yokes are working again. Yeah. Alright, so we were able to take off. That's the only thing I wanted to know. Yeah, right. I have been landing everywhere. It's, I think it's a temporary issue. In fact, I have no clue if this specific plane actually registers damage, because it has several thousand of own code lines by itself, so which is not in the simulator. And let's see, we said 271. Not good. I need a compass. I don't have a compass. I have one lousy compass. Right, 271. Hang on. Anyway. So it's possible that I broke the aircraft, but I've seen stuff like this happen before. Not usual, but it happens. So, you know, after an update or stuff like that. Are we on ATS now? Should we play ATS next time? Maybe that works better. All right, we're gonna check for an airport. I'm gonna see if my GTN works, my GTN 750. Hopefully it does. I would say it's a simulator slash plane issue, so in combination. All of my Steam gauges except for this one. And height doesn't work. Vertical speed works and altitude works. My speed works. That is good. That's all I need actually. Alright, so GTN doesn't work either. How about this one? The good old the good old crap. Alright. We are going to land at Kilo Echo Juliet. That's going to be that. And from there we're going to reload the game. Is the plan anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna just write it down because I will forget it. Here we go. When you're transporting stuff you're not supposed to transport, you don't want to have problems like this, and you know, involving airports. So that's kind of bad. But we need to repair real bad, so I tried another plane a few days ago. I'm about to land. Everything went black. Turn out. And turn on the alternator, ran out of electricity. Oh, okay. You didn't turn on the alternator. These are on generators. So that's not the issue. But that happened to me as well, so. And I'm gonna try to land better this time. I'm still, part of my brain still thinks I'm in a Cessna, and I kind of get a messed up depth perception, how much plane is underneath me and where the wheel's at. So that's, and also the sluggishness. So when I think, oh guy, it's time to flare, then it's just too late. It's way too late, and it's not gonna do anything. So it's a wonder that I don't hit the nose gear down first, actually. So I need to do that in advance, always in advance, and I just keep forgetting about that. I don't have the wind, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? There we go. Brakes, full flaps. Gears down. Talk about bad, what is it like? Oh boy, yeah. Alright, we had a lot of cargo on board, I forgot. Here we go! How about that, Mr. Wolfgang tailgate? That was good, wasn't it? Oh boy, yeah. Exciting. Here we go. I'm not gonna accept that. So what basically happens in my brain when stuff starts to really go like this, everything goes black and the game is not performing. I mean, I should be handling it like, you know, a major failure over the aircraft and trying to do the best of it, but that's not what happens in my brain because I'm in the simulator. So I basically just lose all serious, you know, consideration of everything, and I'm just, what the fuck, just put it down, doesn't matter. Even if I say, I'm gonna perform a very soft landing now, that's obviously not the case. Shall we try again? Trying to explain what I did wrong, but I just forget about the definitions. But it basically, you're doing a stall because you're doing too much input, basically. So that's what I did wrong, and I forgot about the fact that I was fully loaded. What is going on with the gears? Are they coming down? Yeah, they are down. Because that doesn't work either, so. No, that was not the case. It came later. I messed up before that. So I was already stalling the plane before I got too low speed, and that's because I put too much in. Try that sometimes. You can go pretty fast and then you just pull the yoke and you will get a stall warning just because of that. It's called something that I forget. I forgot what it's called. Alright, we're gonna drop because the runway is beginning. I can if I want. If I don't want, I cannot. F-18, really? Wow. Alright, so this is where we're gonna start. So this is also a thing I don't understand. Every now and then, lately more often than seldom, I can't back up. It's like, I don't know, I just can't, so I need like a pushback. How about the pushback? There we go. So I need to use that, but you're not supposed to because you have full reverse or full beta. Yeah, alright. Let's see how much fuel we have. That's what we're gonna replicate. Shit. There. And let's see the cargo so I don't forget about that one. There we go. I'm gonna take the weight as well. So, okay. I don't know if I don't think I have to restart the whole simulator. I might have to, but it would take so much longer. Wolfgang tail strike. When? Threw physics out the door. Yep. That's what we did. Okay. I'm just gonna put in the pudding. Kilo Echo Juliet. Sierra Kilo Echo Juliet. There we go. This is our spot. Departure. And we are going down to Kilo Mike. What is that? Zulu. Kilo Mike Zulu. Sierra Kilo Mike Zulu. Yes, there we go. Not too far away because we didn't have many stops. We have cargo on as for now. We are going to Kilo Oscar Tango. So we need to find it. That was kind of a bad thing to not point out. boy. I didn't count on that. Okay, let's see if this can help us. Hang on. Alright, let's see where you're at. What? Why would you not point it out? Really? Oh boy. Yeah. It looks like I'm gonna have to learn Navigraph and pay for that too. This is just ridiculous. Flights. Departure. Sure. From departure. Destination. Alright, so it's east. Or west, I mean. West from here. Straight west. Oh, it's down here, right? Yeah. Add. And after scoot. Scott. Kilo Papa. Ooh. Rudolph. Not Rudolph. Kilo Papa. Romeo. What's wrong with Rudolph anyway? And we don't know where that is, so we're gonna just take up this one again. Just put in like this. And like, see? Kilo Papa Romeo. That was my pen. Maybe I should stop this. I don't know. Whatever. Just write it down. Why wouldn't you? It doesn't want to cooperate. Origin. Thank you. Whatever. See? The logic behind I'm not gonna say anything. PR. Thanks. Okay, so further down here. This is probably the one. Yes. And that's it. We got it again. So, and also currently it's no use to be saving flight plans like this in the game because at least in my case it's going to include the North Pole. So what I have to do to fly, I need to fly from my current location up to North Pole, visit Santa, say hi, come back down, and then I can continue with my, so yeah, that's very well functioning. All right, we gonna fly. Hopefully. At least my computer works. Happy to say. All right, let's set up the. Really? Oh boy, hang on. Of course, I would start here. This might be a problem. What did I do to prevent this? I don't remember. I did something. Yeah, I did this. getting back between pounds and gallons. This is another bug in the game with some planes. They just drain drastically, like super fast. And why it would drain while I'm at the fuel station, I don't know. That's when it starts to drain because that's probably where you're gonna fill her up. So I don't know. Just nothing makes sense. Uh, no problem, no problem. Life doesn't make sense. So it is what it is. Tank, what was it? Let's see my picture because my brain won't work. There we go. Yeah, these two barrels and boxes. There we go. Thank you. And we got the fuel. That's a little more complex thing to do. We got to not replicate it by exact number because that is not impossible, but it would take too darn much time. So 2232 22106. 22 something, just give me 22 something. It's basically impossible. There we go. 2106, 21 something. We'll do it. Yeah. There we go. 1772, 1772. Oh, I almost had it. Okay, 17 something, I guess. That's good enough. That's good enough. 1873. That's good. Would be good because this is supposed to be the same, but maybe I just can't. Oh, I got it. Good, good, good. Alright, this is gonna have to do. Let's see if we can get everything working here after the repairs, right? So batteries on. I gotcha. Alright, gonna turn on these because these will tell if things. Also, this one seems to be working, so I think everything is as it's supposed to be. These are gonna come around pretty soon. Okay, gonna start the APU. There it goes. I'm gonna start the FMC. Yeah, okay. I'm falling off my chair here. Not a good thing. That's a little better. There we go. We're not gonna do too much. We're just gonna start her up and just go. Everything is closed anyway, I think. Yeah, let's do it like this. A pumps on. Let's also start the fuel transfer. That was on. All right. Let's go back to the engine start. I think we had less let's start with the left engine. Engine number 1. I'm gonna leave these up. Alright. Ignition on. And fuel. Introducing fuel. There we go. It's running. Starting engine number 2. Generators engine number 1. Something is not right. Nothing happening with engine number 2. There we go. Fuel. A little bit late, but it's okay. It's just a simulator. Should not take it seriously, right? 278. There we go. And geez. All right. Generators for engine number 2 is on. Generator for APU. Okay, it's been off the entire time. Well done. Alright, whatever. We started with our batteries. So we basically fried them, I don't know. Alright. APU off. Radar on. And controls are free and correct. Flaps. Gonna take off with the 40 flaps. Nope, we're gonna take off with full flaps actually. And trim set for takeoff with a lot of weight, at least fairly lot of weight. And we're gonna taxi out. $118,450. Departing west.
Yarragee's ground Tree 7 request taxi for departure to the west.
Tree 7 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway cross runway 04. Contact tower on 118.45 when
Runway
ready.
04.
Taxiing hold short runway 22 using taxiway cross runway 04 Tree
Okay,
7.
22 text. All right. Take off runway 22. 22. Oh. We got fuel, we got amps, we got nothing, no light, nothing. I don't see anything anymore because it's so dark here. Give me a second. it got dark here. Darker at least. Alright. Controls are free and correct. Heading is set. Trim is set. Flaps is set. Takeoff. Ignition. It's probably not off. I always forget that one. And still don't know if it's supposed to be on during takeoff, so.
Yarragee's Tower, Tree 7 at runway 22 ready for departure to the west.
Tree 7 altimeter 29.77 wings 258 at 4. West departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 22.
Runway 22 Tree 7.
Alright, so we got 115,400 for the nav. Set that one. We got a few more things to do before takeoff, just a few switches I need to set. That is the wind. Map, that one. Hang on. What does it say? War and TAC. No. War 1, War 2. Not ADF. And War 1. Yeah, there we go. And one more thing. Can do this while flying, but I'm gonna do it now anyway. We're going to scoot Scott. We need some information. There it is. Frequencies, runway. Okay. 4 runways, and maybe okay. Just gonna minimize this and get going. All right, checklist complete. There we go. Line. 80 knots. Rotate. There's coming up. I'm not gonna care about that right now. I'm just gonna set our altitude. We're gonna fly low. time. Heading. Actually, we can try to see if nav working. See if it does. So nav. Yeah, it does something. It's actually working. It's gonna line up, hopefully, with the line. See if we can do 500 feet. Maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I'm going back to 600. I can do 550. I would want to have 550, but thank you, Vince. Like 3 hours later, like, thank you, Vince. Right. Segova. It didn't line up with it. I was hoping it would, but it worked because it was kind of changing course, and maybe something is not right with this one. We're going west. It's supposed to go west, but course is not set. And course should be what the heading was, 273. That was my bad. it's not turning really. Oh, those trees seems to be a little close. Cut down some trees here. All right, I'm off. Heading on. Gonna have to do it myself. It is what it is. As I see it, we got rising terrain ahead, so we're going up to 800. Currently 400 feet per minute climb. It's not enough. Doing 800 feet per minute. And 1,000 feet, 1,200 feet. Oh boy, we got a problem. There, autopilot disconnected. Yeah, we should maybe not fly autopilot like this, this low. I'm thinking maybe I could put that in a random generator about directives about the transportation. So either it would be must be low, must be really high or steep approach, or then, you know, regular, no shady business. Because I'm kind of just coming up with it as I go, but it would be cool to have like clear directives, clear specific limitations for different transportation. And if I would want to go hardcore, I would definitely go over some maps and see what cities to not fly, you know, close to, or airports not flying close to. Just avoid certain areas like that. So the wind is, I mean, we could be calling them too, but let's do that. 341.80. That's very specific. Okay. That was the wrong one. There we go.
Remedios Tower, tree 710 miles northeast, 2,400 feet to land.
Tree 7 Remedios Tower. Altimeter 29.82 wind 141 at 4. Make left base runway 17.
107.
Make left base runway 17, tree 7.
Left base 17. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it already went past the... Jesus, why does it do that? No, it doesn't. Alright, OBS. 17. 170. There we go. Oh, good.
Tree 7 wind 143 at 4. Clear to land runway 17.
Gotcha. Oh boy.
Clear to land runway 17, tree 7.
Brakes. Yaw stalls on. VREF 135. Lights on. Going around to the left. Prop is full. Harness. Flaps 10. Looking the gears. This is 180. Flaps 30. What? Oh wow. Oh, there it is. All right. Front flaps 5 green, lights on. Clear to land. Check is complete. This is a narrow one. Oh boy. Am I so out of shape? I can see a tree to the right. That is very bad. Oh boy. Thank you, Microsoft. Thank you for nothing. Please come around. Please come around. Please come around.